I just bought above here, second entry buy, bottom of a trading range. Looking for a test of yesterday's close. So I'll exit half of yesterday's close if we get there. I didn't like the tail on this bar, but it was, I think it's a good enough setup, and I have to be a little bit less picky on the open, just because that's usually the start of big moves. So I don't want to let a tail like that keep me out of a trade that where the context is pretty good. I had an order to buy above the bar, but I canceled it because of the tail. But I realized that I have to be a little bit less picky on the open because that's usually the start of big moves, and they're not always perfect. So as long as they're reasonable and the context is good, I think I should be taking them. And today was one of those situations, the second entry buy at the bottom of the trading range, pretty good bull bars up. So thought it was reasonable. So I had canceled the order initially, and I decided I do want to take it. So I just lowered my position size. I was going to buy with 15 shares. I just bought with 10 instead, and ended up buying above there. So I'll exit half at the high close, and exit half at yesterday's close, and see what we get for the other half. We got filled on half there, and the other half I'll see if we can get up to the lower high. Actually, I think in this kind of situation, there isn't really a magnet anywhere above. I think the main target is yesterday's close. So for a swing, I'm taking it without a target in mind. I mean, there's a lower high here, but I think I'm gonna exit the full position. So I ended up closing out the full thing. The reason I ended up taking the other half at the same price at yesterday's close is because I realized that my intention when I first took the trade was I know that second entry buys in the right context can lead to pretty decent swings, and the last one I missed led to a significant rally. So I was thinking next time I'm going to take it, I'm going to leave some. But in the last situation that had happened that I missed, yesterday's close and the Globex high, or the pre-market high, was a lot higher. So there was room to those targets. Today the main magnet is yesterday's close, which is right here. So although it may work, I was thinking this is a slightly different situation because the main magnet is really close. There's the pre-market high is a lot higher, but yesterday's close is where I took the profits. And in the other situations where the swing works really well, yesterday's close was about a measured move up, so there's a lot more room to it. So when I realized that, I thought maybe it's best to just take profits here and then look for a different buy. So I made about 30 cents per share on 10 shares, so up $3 today.